And that's a model that can work really, really well. So it's all about, like, if we peel it back to the beginning when we started tonight, you peel it back and you say, what's the outcome we want? And let's look at the bigger picture of the outcome. Do we believe we could get there? Then look at where we're at. Do you guys want me to draw a model for you tonight? Would you love that? It's a model some of you heard, but every time I draw it, I pay attention to myself. If enough of you, okay, let me do it. Let's do it. Let's do a little model drawing. This model is the number one model that changes everything. And I want you to master it tonight. And I want you to go back and I want you to teach it to your team and stuff. Here, can you guys go a little longer with me tonight, or you're tired? Because I'm not even warmed up yet. I mean, I still got hours and hours of shit I'll be doing. Okay, all in. All right, that's what I want. All in. Here we go. Okay, so if you look at this, most people do not get really, really, really clear where they are at. Some of you know this model. You got to know where you're at. And when I say where you're at, I want to know, where are you at on your marketing? Not just the marketing, where are you at on the marketing deliverables? If you were to rate your copy, if you were to rate the color, the concept, the positioning, the sense of urgency, the different types of offers, that each offer has a specific name, and when to use a QR code, and also a specific named domain name, and when to use a phone number, when to recorded messages, and when to, like, there's just a ton there. That's just on marketing. Where are you really, really at? And then you got to look at sales. Where are you at on sales? Not what are you making on sales. What's the sales cycle? Were any of you at sales power? Type in sales power in the chat bar. We spent a whole day, I think, on sales cycle. When does the cycle start? What did the people think about? What did the people feel? What did you send them before the sale, during the sale, after the sale? How did they emotionally feel on every level of that? When they bought, what did they buy more of? When they didn't buy, why didn't they buy? When they didn't buy, what were the three actions that happened? When they did buy, what were the three actions after that? I could spend 30 days in a room with you guys just on sales cycle. Where are you at? Culture. Where are you at on culture? Do they leave? I got team members on here. They didn't have to be on here tonight. They could have said no to be here. There. I don't even know what time it is where Megan is. Type it in, Megan. I don't even know what time it is for her. But you got to know, like, every aspect of the business. Then I got to know where you're at in life. How do you feel about your health? How do you feel about your wealth? How do you feel about your relationship with your kids? How do you feel about your community? How do you feel about your contribution? How do you feel about your bank account? Right? So we got to get so clear, and it takes time to get there. But when you get there, once you're there, guess what you need to do, Hank? You got to go here. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? How do you want the company to feel? How do you want the marketing to feel? How do you want your employees to feel? How do you want your vendors to feel? How do you want your bank account to feel? You got to know exactly with clarity. You have to be able to close your eyes. Someone said to me, Hank, they said, did you ever imagine a day you would wake up and you built a company like Gold Medal? I said, of course, the day I closed my eyes and I decided that's the company I'm going to build. I knew I'd build a company with over 100-something trucks. I knew I'd have a big building. I knew I'd have a culture that would listen to AC/DC and bang on the table, and I'd have to beg them to go home to their family because they loved it so much at the office. And I knew, what time did she say? Yeah, it's 1:30 a.m. Like, come on now. What the hell? I'm wondering why the hell she's here now. I think she, like, got to be tired of listening to me by now, but she's here. Not because she has to, which I'm wondering why the fuck she's here now anyway, too. But I appreciate it because she's all in. She's all in on you. She's all in on Food Dog. She's all in on the future of humanity. And she knows when she wanted to move to Portugal, we were all in, weren't we, Megan? We were all in to make her dreams come true. So you have to know, where do you want to go? How do you want the marketing? Do you want it to run 24 hours a day? How do you want your sales? Do you want a sales machine that upsells, downsells, side sells? Do you want a serving culture? Then there's action steps to get there. And you need to know every single step to get there. And there's a step for every step. There's a step for every bracket. And most coaches are trying to solve one thing and not the big thing. You got to understand where you're at, where you want to go. But there's one big piece. And this is the missing piece. I talked about it a little bit before, Hank. This is the missing piece right here. And you know what that's called, everybody? It's called the resistance line. It's called the resistance line. Hey, John, the resistance line is everything inside your mind holding you back. It's everything from your childhood. It's everything that you believed. It's every time you tried to sell lemonade on a lemonade stand and failed, and you hired someone and they took advantage of you, and your best friend screwed you over. It's everything. That's your resistant lines and the resistant. And until you turn your resistance and you remove the resistance from it, you reprogram it in your mind, Hank, and we remove anything that possibly ever made us feel like a victim. And we take that over this way. And as we destroy this on the bottom, we create massive power that drives us to where we want to go. And when we remove and reprogram the resistant line, that power becomes so powerful that our future we define starts to get pulled towards us like a super magnet. You can't stop it. Once it starts, it's unstoppable because your mind is aligned with the future and it just pulls your future because your greatest future is already built and it's waiting for you, all of you, to catch up to it. Tell me what makes sense about this model right here. Now, I could take this model. Where's my manager at? Where do I need my manager to go? What are the steps to get there? What's the resistance of my manager? I could take it to my sales process. I could take it to my employees. I could take this model to every micro or macro component of a company. And if you just did this one model alone in every aspect of your company, and you had somebody skilled enough to answer your questions, so you could say, I need to build a brand, do this. And they say, I need to improve my sales process, do this. I need a competitive advantage, do this. If you get that people in your world, then you will move faster than anyone else. And that will happen. You'll scale and everybody will grovel all over you because they'll wonder how you became a decamillionaire. And that's what they'll do. And you will either have action or excuses. You either have focus on what you need to do, or you'll focus on things that just don't make a difference in the world. They just don't. And I watch more people do things that don't move them forward than things that move them forward. Every day I watch it. I just go on Facebook and I see what people are doing and I watch them complain. I don't have this, why they do this. Someone asked me, I want a formula so I could just go around, I could golf, I could run, I could work out, I could race cars, and I want to make massive wealth so I could just never worry about money. I said, I don't know that formula. I don't. Go to one of those people on social media that are telling you they could do it, and most of them are unfortunately lying because I know most of them. Most of them are broke off their ass. So tell me what you just learned in the chat bar. Aaron, throw the next question in. I'm going to share something before I get to the next question because it's starting to get a little late, but I'm going to go a little further if it's cool. We have a couple things coming up for you guys, so I hope it's appropriate now to share. Some of you might already be signed up with it. So let me just show you a couple things. One thing that we have coming up is we have an event coming up, and I'll have them put the page in there. Is anybody here scheduled? You're coming out to Tulsa, Oklahoma? We're going to be in Tulsa in, is the dates on here? It's probably on here somewhere. We're going to be in Tulsa in a couple weeks. Team, put the date for Tulsa. And in Tulsa, we're doing a 3-day event called Business Power. Has anybody done Business Power yet? It is a dynamic event where we look at every aspect of business, October 1st to 3rd in Tulsa. We break apart businesses. We look at it. You leave with a blueprint for your company. It's 3 full days. 2 days, man, they're 9:30 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Last day, we end up about 6. If any of you would like to attend and you're watching this, we have an opportunity for you tonight. Would you like me to share that? Tell me in the chat bar. Would you like me to share it? This is a no joke, all in business. There's not going to be 1,000 people there. I don't know how many will be there, maybe 50, but it will probably be, I don't know, under 100 or something. We'll see how many show up. I'll only let as many as I know I could get individual. I could look at you, see you, we could tackle it. We'll cover lunches for every day. We'll cover dinners for 2 days. We'll give you workbooks and everything you need. If by the end of day 1, it's not game changing for you, you just walk up to us. We'll give you your money. You leave. No hard feelings. We never have people leave events. We will change the game for you. It fits any of 120 different industries, and people on here will tell you that it's pretty amazing every event we run. So that's going to be in Tulsa. I got a special thing for you. That event right now is selling for 5K. Any of you that want to come to it, it's 3,500 bucks discounted right now. Now, I thought to make it even a little better, and I never did it before. If you commit to it in the next 24 hours of watching this, it'll be 3,500 bucks. You could break it into payments of 4 if you need to, but it's a little more money because we're breaking up payments. At the 3,500, I'm also going to give you a 20 to 30 minute one-on-one call with me. Okay? I will tell you, I charge a lot more for that today. We'll solve any big problem. I'll make you way more than $3,500 on that call. I'll share resources or whatever you need for it. The next thing is I'm going to package up for any of you that are new in my world or you choose to do it. I'm going to give you the synergized exit program. I think it's like a couple $100, like 300 bucks or something. I'm going to give you the economic Kraken program, and I'm going to give you this. So any of you that thinking of leaving, hold on 1 minute because I'm going to give you this part. Look at this. This is called our business growth system. This here, any of you that sign up for Business Power at the 3,500, you'll get the special one-on-one call with me. We'll schedule that at a time that fits both of us. And I'm going to give you this whole system. This system has everything from, you see every one of these? Every one of these items here is a strategy for leadership. Every one of these items is a marketing strategy. Every one of these is a business strategy. Every one of these is a sales strategy. Every one of these is a life strategy. Every one of these is a wealth strategy. I'm not done. Every one of these is a relationship strategy. This alone, I would tell you, is worth 5K easily. So if you take the $3,500 special in the next 24 hours, I'm not selling you, I'm extending a hand opportunity to change your life if you choose it. It is only in person. There's no virtual option for this. Why? Because there's not right now. If you buy this, you'll get this. You'll get the synergized exit. You'll get the Kraken. You'll get a 20 to 30 minute one-on-one call with me, which is normally anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 I charge to do a private call with somebody today, unless they're in one of my legacy programs. Is that a no-brainer opportunity? Can you type in no-brainer in the chat bar, please? If you can't make the event and you would like to just get access to this, you would like to buy this business growth system, reach out to us. We'll give you an opportunity. It's going to be $499, and that's extremely discounted. So if you can't make Business Power, you're at a position you can only afford $499, but you want every one of these resources. Now, this is for you. It's not for you to steal it, repackage it, go sell it to your clients and shit. It's for you to put in your company. So there's a code of honor here because this got to have at least $50,000 or $100,000 worth of IP here. I'm doing it here for you guys at an extremely discount if you want it, or you join us for Business Power in person. We're going to give you this right out of the gate to get you started. Okay. If that makes sense, those of you that are in my world or been in my world a while, could you just tell them what what kind of offer, the value of that? Because they'll listen more to you than me. If you're looking for some of our other events because you love live stuff and you want to come to it, my team will give you the link. Just go in here and check these out. You'll see all our different events that are coming up. We got Wealth Power, Mind Power. We got tons of goodies. And if you need tickets because you want to sign up and you know for a fact you need your employees to attend training so they can grow, you just reach out, you do a call with me, we'll build a package deal. We'll get you to Business Power, we'll get you to Wealth Power, Mind Power, Life Power. I'll help you build the exact package that serves you and your company. Is that fair? Can you type in fair in the chat bar? Can you type in fair in the chat bar? So we'll make it, if this is the year and you want the foundation to build, so you can have a catalyst from 25 to 2030, you want to no longer ever be a victim again, you want financial peace and victory, and you want a level of certainty, and you want to change generational legacy and wealth for everybody in your family. Boom. Welcome to the food dog world. Okay, guys, let's switch gears. Hey, team. Okay, they put the email there. If you guys got questions, just go to team at. If you want a one-on-one call with me, just type in one-on-one, please. Megan will help set that up for you. I'll get on. I'll walk you through step by step. We'll build a plan. I will not let you attend anything that I don't think's a fit for you. Okay. We don't need to do that after doing 500 million. We're going to build a plan for you. If it's a fit for you, we'll build the plan. And there's a lot of people on here know we won't invite you to things that don't make sense. You want people to sell you shit and get you in things that don't make sense? I got lots of friends that love to do that shit, unfortunately. Not us. Okay. Aaron, if we have a couple more questions, we're going to stay on a little bit longer. Just throw it in the chat bar. I'll read it. We'll do it. And thank you for everybody that's in my world. Z and any of you that are new, if there's anything we could do for you guys, you want to get a call with me, just, type up my team. Send them a message, but I don't expect Megan to return to you tonight because it's in the middle of the damn night for her. All right, Aaron, do we have more questions or no?
Yeah, we have more questions. But first, Mike, the team is still waiting for you to tell them to put the links in the chat. So are you ready for the links in the chat?
So guys,
okay, great.
If you want to take the $3,500 offer and you're a fast action person, they're going to put a link in. You click on the link, you take your credit card, get the points, pay for it. Okay. Like I said, if you come to the first day, you think it didn't have a complete return, we'll give you the money back on the spot. You go back home. Number two, if you need a 4-pay, they're going to put the link in there. That's for a 4-pay payment. I think it's $500 more because, it's a 4-pay option, and I'd rather you take the 1-pay. If you take the 1-pay option, you're going to get that 20 to 30 minute one-on-one call with me. If you take the 4-pay option, I'll still honor that, but it will be after you pay the full amount. Not that I don't trust you, just some people in the past did a 1-pay, I did a call, and then they make a different decision. So we'll just make sure honor and integrity is everything in the world today. So you have your pay links there. You have the value of everything. I know I went fast. If we could serve you and this is your year to change everything, you want us as the secret weapon, boom, we're all in. Aaron, anything else I'm missing on that?
No, that's great. Are you ready for the question?
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you for that, John. Let's do it.
Next question comes from Brian Bulger. Is Mike, how do I become a better implementer?
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are going to love this right now. I'm going to tell you how to become the best implementer in the world. You only need to know one thing, what needs to get done, and tell someone else to do it. Brian, we have that new company we are using. If any of you want a company that I will tell you is a secret weapon, they will work a lot of times while you sleep. They're machines, they're experts. You get a success manager. You get 7 other strategic people. Let me see if I can share this with you. If you want a connection, we'll make a private connection for you, and you'll get we'll make sure that they take complete care of you. Most of the things, Brian, that people need done is a lot of marketing stuff. But even if you need other stuff, I'll show you that. Look at this, guys. This is our latest secret weapon here. It is tested, it is proven, and we are moving faster than ever because we build 50 to 150 pieces of intellectual property a week, if not more. We're really machines at what we do. So Brian, what you do is you make contact with this company, you meet with them, you tell them everything you need to do. Here's one model I would show you. You guys tell me if it's cool. This company will give you a success manager. That means you go to them and you say, hey, I need the team to build a website, build me a sequence of emails, build me a couple videos for YouTube and Instagram. I want you to connect a little automation to my constant contact or whatever you use. Map me out about 5 social media posts, do a little meta ad buying for me, and build me some SEO ads so I could raise the value of my website. Go. And they just go to work. They just go to work. They're smarter than you. They're smarter than me. They do a lot of work. They come back, done, 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 done. You meet with the success manager, do this. Nowhere in the world has there been a time for you to get this at the most affordable price ever. Who's excited about that? Type in excited in the chat bar. I proved it out. This is what they call a pod. We have 2 going right now. We have a operations manager from this company. We have a bookkeeping expert that is a bookkeeping ninja. Like we've a QuickBooks Pro ninja, smartest QuickBooks person I've ever met. So if you are looking for something like that, that is the fastest way, Brian, to delegate things. You only have to know one thing. What do you need done? And you just got to be clear enough to tell them that. Now, that takes a little skill set, but we can help you with that skill set because you're in our world. Once you have them up and running, they're going to tee you up. We use teamwork chats. If some of you don't use that, we make everybody work within that platform for us. They correspond right there, which is super fast and efficient. Man, that's the way to do it. The faster you could give a manager something, the faster they go like this. To 7 people, come back 7. 7, 7, 7. It's a multiple of 7, man. You can't move faster than that. So that's my answer. If anybody wants a private connection to that company with the CEO of that, anybody here, you just type in team, email. I need a private connection to, just call it marketing pod. My team will make a private connection for you so they know you came from us. Okay? Okay. Get confused between AI automation and yeah, John, these contractors and sucking on this AI stuff, you know, one of the biggest companies in the globe there with 800 plus trucks, John, you know what he told me? He said, Mike, and he was smaller than me when he came to visit me, and then he trumped me by a million times. Went to 800 trucks, I went to 165. He said, you're too complex. Do the simplistic and do it really well and do a lot of it. There's a lot to be said there, guys. A lot to be said there. And too many people are trying to implement AI stuff and they suck at communication. Implement AI stuff and they don't even know the basic structure of culture. They're trying to put in AI stuff like, do you know if you need something to listen to your employees? You have a what kind of problem, everybody? Type it in the chat bar. You don't need to pay someone to listen to your employees. You have a culture problem. I don't pay someone to listen to Megan. She's on here. Well, hopefully she went to bed. Oh, she's still here. 1:30 in the morning. Do I have to record her? No, no. The culture's good. We don't have to record people. So I agree with you on that. All right, Aaron, throw me another one. We got to get ready to land this plane because I still got some more work to do tonight, and so do you. So
Yeah, we got 2 more questions. So this one's from Z. Here you go. So how do I stand out in the salon industry and make a difference?
I have the same approach every time. Same exact approach. I was just doing this with someone on this call. You take every salon person, you take everyone in your immediate demographic area that could possibly any be competing. You find out, here's the quick way. You find out their best Google reviews, their bad Google reviews. You find out their brand image and positioning. What do they stand for? You look at all of them. And I always used to call myself like one of the witches of the Clash of the Titan. They pull out their eye. You look and you say, what's missing? Now, whatever the Google reviews say that they suck at, you make sure your positioning is better. Whatever they say they're good at, be way better in different. And that's how you build it. And I would tell you, for most people with competitive, hire someone, grab that info, give it to someone, explain it to them, and have someone else help you. We pay. I mean, tell us in the chat bar. I mean, we're pretty smart, right? Can you type in smart? I mean, you won't insult us, but we think we're pretty smart. We have 7 different coaches we pay right now. 7. And we're pretty fucking smart. Why? Because the day you think you're too smart, you're dying. The day you think you know everything, you're dying. And we do the same thing we're telling you because you can't see the forest in the trees. So I would tell you, do that competitiveness, but the quickest way there, if you want to get to a finish line, get a pro, get someone who's not in the industry all the time so they have fresh lenses, have them look at all of that stuff with the one thing. How do you make me so different that people line up? There's this place in Disney. They sell cookies. Does anybody know what it is in Magic Kingdom? There's a effing line, like 100 people to get the one new cookie that came out or something. I've never seen anything like it. That's what you want. You want someone will sleep like it's Black Friday. They'll sleep on the sidewalk because you said you have one spot in the morning the door opens, and for that spot, it's $500 an hour to cut your hair. Doesn't matter if you want a curl, a dye, or what. is 500 an hour. And you show people how you can just blow the doors off anything somebody thought was possible. And I've worked in some hair salon type stuff with people designing things, so I get it really well. So that's what I would do. All right, Aaron, last question for all of us because Megan looks more energized than everybody, and I want her to go to bed because we got a big day tomorrow.
Great. Last question is from Andrew. Can you talk about taking the leap from working in the field to spending your time growing the company?
Man, it's like you should have been on the podcast today, Andrew. The guy was asking me that. I told him the same answer I tell everybody. It's about transition time. There's so many people out there go, oh, you just got to get out of the truck and just go in the office. You know what happens? They panic in the office. What do I do? What do I do now? How do I manage my day? It's a transition. If you're 7 days, go to 6 days. Okay. On the day that you're not working in the field or running, doing those things, that's the day you say, what should I do today? I'm going to do marketing. Focus on two parts, growing and implementing. Okay. What don't I know how to do? What do I need to do? So if you know that in a new business you're going to launch or the next vertical, that marketing is a big thing. So what do? You study marketing, which you have access to our, was anybody else here on Marketing Power? Marketing Power is still, I believe, the most hands down best marketing training. It's an MBA in marketing in whatever we did, 3 days. So if you did Marketing Power, you're going to study Marketing Power and implement marketing strategies. Then you go down to 5 days and you get people working those 2 days. Then you go down to 4 days and make your transition a peaceful transition. Most of the time, I tell people a very peaceful is a year, a push is 6 months. Man, you got to you got to have no children, no family, no wife. You could probably do it in 3 months. But if you got family and children and babies on the way, you go 6 months. And then, the farthest a year, transition out, put people in. And guess what? It's all about, for a lot of companies, it's either selling a product. How do you sell product? It's marketing awareness, get people to buy, get them to buy more, get them to buy more often, right? Philosophy of J. Abraham, 10, 10, 10. So can I get a big boom for that? All right. I am extremely impressed tonight, just so you guys know, by how many of you have stayed here tonight with me. Team, can you put all the links in right now so it's fresh? Give them the business power link, give them the specialty pay link, give them the for pay link, give them the events link if you guys want to look at the events. If any of you on here are just broke off your ass, we care about you. Let us know. Get us your address. We'll mail you some books. We'll give you some trainings. We'll keep you learning. Go to our YouTube. We don't want anybody to suffer. So you'll have all the links in there. If this was worth your time and energy, can you just give myself and my whole team here a little bit of love, please, in the chat bar? Was it worth some of your time and energy tonight? Did you enjoy it? Plus, if you want the business growth system, if you want the business growth system at the discounted $4.99, just reach out to the team. And like I said, if any of you you need a one-on-one call with me because you're just like, Mike, you drowned me in information. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know what to do next. Then guess what? Just reach out to us. We'll jump on a call. I'll help guide you into what to do next. Okay. Otherwise, hey, we got to land this bad boy here. We love everybody here. We're rooting for you. We appreciate you. And we definitely look forward to seeing you on the next training and hopefully in person.